your money away. It might be a theme park known for taking all of your money, but I'm going to tell you the best free things, that's right, free things at Walt Disney World. Number 1. You can tour the Bono or Chico restaurant. Like, that's kind of like when I say tour, I mean that you can go like behind the scenes and like in your group, and it's good for the kids. Like, you might get a few free samples, but it's, you know, I'm not going to say definitely. Located both at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, normally starting from 4 PM, but always check the times. Always check just to make sure there's availability first, and just in case they change the times. Number 2, free animation classes. Okay, so Disney World used to offer, well, Hollywood Studios used to offer animation classes back in the day, whenever the day was, but they've closed that down obviously. However, you can still do it at the Art of Animation Hotel. Located in the lobby, guests of all ages can draw their favourite Disney characters. It normally starts about 11 AM, 2 PM or 5 PM. So if you miss one, don't worry, there will be another one. Unless you go at 5 o'clock, then you have to go the next day, but still. People used to queue up for this kind of experience, and now it's just in the hotel, so it's definitely worth trying to go, especially if you didn't manage to do it when it's back in Hollywood Studios. Number 3, free badges and buttons. So whether it's your first time, whether it's your birthday, whether you're celebrating anniversary, graduation, your honeymoon, or you've managed to go a whole month without pooping your pants, if there's a celebration for it, if it's worth celebrating, then Disney will celebrate it. Just go head over to guest services and tell them what you're celebrating, and they'll give you one of these. We've had a few of them. The badge, or button if you're American, on the far right is the one that you get for first time visiting. It was Laura's first time when we went, so that's why she got that badge. The one in the middle is the we are celebrating, which was for the Laura graduating. And the one on the far right is the happily ever after badge. That's because we actually got engaged at Walt Disney World, and Disney were nice enough to give us a badge. By the way, just in case you're wondering what this is our Disney spray bottle that we got from Magic Kingdom, and we just put the buttons on the lanyard. If you want to actually know more about what this is and whether it's worth buying, check out a video for 10 things not to buy at Walt Disney World, and have a guess whether this is worth buying. You have to check that video out to find out. The suspense is killing me. Number 4, free ice water. So you may not think about it, or you just might thinking that, okay, well, who wants water? Water's free anywhere. You will be surprised that a lot of people don't really think of this, and the heat in the summer in Orlando as well. Orlando, of all places, is killer. It is so bad. I've heard of like horror stories of people like dying, or not dying, of like fainting from dehydration, and you get so sweaty as well. So free ice water is really nice. You can fill it up in one of those spray bottles I showed you a moment ago, and it's the kind of thing which would have really helped my mum to know, because what she did in our very first trip to Walt Disney World is they had like these big cardboard boxes where they sell like drinks and everything, fill up with ice cubes. She was just picking them out of the cardboard boxes to like put in our drinks. And it was only until right near the end of our vacation somebody told us you're not supposed to eat those ice cubes because they're full of disease. Please don't do what my mum did. Go get your free ice water from any Disney diner. Number 5, free movies. Okay, so what Disney does at the hotels is they're forever playing like movies at night for the kids, but it's not really for the kids, let's face it, it's for the adults. But anyway, so they're playing classic and modern Disney films. When we went round to the Caribbean beach resort, they were playing Pocahontas, which was very nice for us just to sit down and watch it. I mean, we could just walk in, like resort hopping, that again is also free. Walk in, watch the film, and it was just, it was just cool to watch watch a Disney film and Disney resort for free. Number 6, free drinks. Okay, you didn't mishear me. We're not talking about water this time. Actual free fizzy drinks, as many as you want. You don't even have to pay for a meal. No meal is included or anything like that. Just free drinks at Club Cool in Epcot. Basically what this is, it's just sodas around, like weird and wonderful sodas around the world. In a fountain, you get like your own, you get a cup, which again, I'm trying to stress this just in case anybody's like, but surely you have to buy a cup, Mark. But like, no, you just grab a cup and fill up like the water stations and you kind of drink around the world. It is only soft drinks though, so you know there is that. But some of the weird and wonderful drinks include watermelon Fanta, pineapple Fanta, kiwi and mango Bilbo, Inca Cola, which is a kind of bubble gummy Coke from Peru, Sparletta, which is a kind of raspberry cream drink, Veggie Better, which is a kind of apricot and passion fruit drink, and the dreaded Beverly. Okay, this is, everybody says that this is a horrible drink. You like kind of drinks like, but what happens? I'll tell you exactly what happens. The person before you, you see the person before you going, oh God, that's disgusting. And then you ask them, is this nice? And then the person's like, yeah, no, it's great. So you try it, go, oh God, that's disgusting. And the next person asks you, is that one alright? And then you say, yeah, no, it's great. And then the cycle continues. Everybody does it because it's funny just watching the next person be like, that's gross. That's the system. Let's all stick to it. Beverly's horrible. You don't ever want to try it in real life. It's a kind of non-alcoholic bitter from Italy. And finally, they brought on frozen Coke sodas, like samples. Like they might bring, they're kind of like ices or ice blasts or slush puppies, whatever you want to call it in like in your country. I know in the UK we call them slush puppies, but that kind of like slushy, icy drink. At the moment, all we saw is that they had Coke, but I don't know whether by the time we go next, whether they'll have more, but we will keep you updated. Number 7, free maps and event booklets. Okay, this is just a really small one. It's just more like for the memorabilia, like obviously like maps and event things that you don't really like think about, but just like all that paperwork and itinerary, the kind of literature which a lot of people like really like just throw away. But you know, it's just nice when you get home and you're missing Disney, like or like the theme parks now, just to look at the maps and go, okay, we went there, that's, you know, we went there. Just kind of like jogs your memory about the day. And also it's a good way of, if there's any rides you missed, being able to make that checklist of, right, this is one we missed, this is one we missed, go in next time as well, so you get them done. Number 8, you can get a free flower necklace. So if you go to the lobby of the Polynesian resort, you can get a lei. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, a lei. But it's one of those, you know, those flower necklaces that you see stereotypical Hawaiian hula dancers wearing. And it'll be perfect for the evening luau. Number 9, cards. Well, this is kind of split into 9.1, 9.2 and 9.3, as there's 3 different cards that you can collect at Disney. Card set number 1 is the transportation card. Each of the different modes of transportations at Disney has their own card. You just go up to one of the guards and ask them, and they should give it to you. So that's either like the water taxi, the train, the monorail, the buses. But it's just a collector's thing, it's not worth anything, it gives you any extra. It's just, you know, free. 9.2 is Timon and Pumbaa's safety cards. If you go to the guest services of any Disney park and ask for the Timon and Pumbaa safety cards, they'll give you a pack of 22 very signature Timon and Pumbaa cards, basically saying what to do and what not to do at Disney parks. For example, like don't stand up in the vehicle, and it's got a little picture of Timon flying out of the car. Finally, 9.3, which is the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Now there are 66 cards to collect. They're given out in blind 5-card packs, so you have no idea what you're going to get. Kind of like Pokemon cards. You normally start off at the Firehouse, for example, at Magic Kingdom, and they kind of explain to you the rules. You get your cards, which are kind of like magic spell cards, and then a specialized Disney map showing you exactly where you need to go and to go fight the baddies. And using your card, you're supposed to just press, like, hold it up against the machine. It's the classic timeless tale of Merlin versus Hades from Hercules. And finally, being a part of Cinderella's Princess Parade. So at the Grand Floridian, they have this kind of event thing where Cinderella comes down the grand ballroom stairs and she dances and everything. And if you're aged between 3 to 12 years old, then you can be a part of when she walks down the stairs. So Cinderella, so you get to go behind her, being part of the actual parade ceremony, and she'll waltz with you and interact with the children, which is just so cute. Especially seeing as people pay like hundreds of dollars to have a meal with the princesses and get to talk to them. This is, a dance with the princess, a parade, and an interaction. It's probably worth the most money and by far worth the most sentimental value. But those are our top 10 free things at Walt Disney World. Is there any that you didn't know, or any comments at all? Please comment below, subscribe to Planet Mark, like this video and share it around. If you haven't already, follow us on Twitter at PlanetMarkVlog, or Facebook.com/PlanetMarkVlog, or Laura's personal Instagram at Laura Goodbrand. See you in the next one, guys. Bye 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 bye.